Hello, you're watching Proactive. Here's some of the stories we've been covering in the small cap sector this past week. Hercules expects record revenue of over £118 million this year, up 16% year over year. Chief Financial Officer Paul Wheatcroft said demand across UK infrastructure is strong, supported by government investment, new acquisitions and major contracts in power, energy and water projects.
The outlook for financial year 2026 remains very positive, with the £750 billion I referred to earlier committed to UK infrastructure over the next decade. We expect continued momentum in that year ahead.
SN News posted a sharp turnaround with half-year profits up 22% to £15.6 million. Chairman Anthony Coombs said both divisions are performing strongly, with defaults easing, tighter lending standards and a higher interim dividend of 35 pence per share.
We're pretty confident about this year. We have a benign view as to the government's approach at the budget, and I think everybody's holding their breath as far as that's concerned. And we also think that our regulator, the FCA, has also got a more positive and growth orientation.
Valeria is seeing strong early traction in regulated tokenization, with $135,000 in revenue last month and more expected ahead. CEO Gary Cottle said Valeria Markets has over $100 million in deal flow, focusing on real-world asset tokenization like gold and natural resources.
So it feels like that certainly from a regulatory perspective, an investor's perspective and an issuance, there's an awful lot of activity going to occur in the tokenization space around real-world assets.
Volz Capital has completed a dual listing on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange to boost its European visibility and investor reach. CEO Eric Ben said the move supports long-term growth, with plans also underway for trading on OTC markets in the United States.
We've built our company around Bitcoin, but through cloud mining giving us exposure to the network and our treasury strategy, where we hold 135 Bitcoin on the balance sheet. We're extremely confident that as adoption of digital assets continues to increase, Bitcoin will become more and more sought after as a store of value, means of exchange, and inflationary hedge.
MedPal AI is expanding into the online pharmacy space through its acquisition of Universal Pharmacy. CEO Jason Drummond said the deal connects MedPal's AI-powered health app directly to prescription services, with revenue generation expected to begin soon.
It's not just an app, it's kind of your personal health co-pilot, but now with pharmacy muscle to really back it up. So it's something that doesn't exist in the market currently.
Follow us and subscribe on YouTube, our social channels, and on proactiveinvestors.co.uk.